Another question here. This is live here from Dylan Davis. Asks two things here. How is the defense looking for this upcoming season? Also, where will they play Jordan Travis if they don't start him at quarterback? So first question, how's the defense looking for the upcoming season? This is a big question mark for me heading if I'm going to the stands. I'm questioning, looking at how the defense looked last year and where some players were designed to be put at, aka Amari Gainer and end zone packages. There's a lot of question marks where I'm hoping that a spring helps this defense a lot in Adam Fuller, Coach Marv, et cetera, those position groups, those coaches, because I think that coaching staff didn't particularly know who to put where. I don't think they had a lot of time to have true competition. A spring plays a big role in this, so I think you're going to see an improvement on defense, but it's going to take a minute, if that makes any sense, because they're still trying to figure out who fits where. We didn't get to see Miko Dotson, who I think is one of the top corners for FSU. We didn't get to see him perform during the spring. He was walking around fine, and just didn't get to see him compete. Brownlee's out there. So I think there's a lot of question marks. You got to figure out who are your two starting corners. And Jerrion Jones, who a lot of people, he wasn't healthy for majority of last season. The staff still feels very highly of him, and you've got to remember last year he started at corner, and there was some hiccups for him throughout his season last year. I think there's just a lot of question marks in a lot of different ways, and there's a young linebacker unit too coming in, and a defensive line that might have gone from the most disappointing position group last year might be the one that we're looking into Notre Dame feeling pretty confident about.
I mean, I don't think we have that answer yet. I don't even think the coaches know, who's playing where. I think the spring didn't answer a lot of those questions with some guys not playing, some guys in and out. I do think that you get more production from that front four, mainly because
it's hard not
you're
to.
It's going to be hard not to. I agree, but I think you're just going to get better play up there. I think that, like you said, you got to find what role Gainer plays. He was kind of out of position last year, just kind of floating in the wind. And I think the coaches understand that, and I think they know that they dropped the ball a little bit, but a lot of that too was also on the players. That wasn't necessarily all scheme. Let's just call it what it was. Some of it was just the players not buying into the defense and giving half-ass effort. But you can't get much worse than last year. But I'm not even ready to answer that right now because I don't know who's gonna play where. I still think they're doing a lot of tinkering. This kid that came in from what's his name? Joe. It's escaping me right now.
Joe Lang, I think.
Yeah, the guy that just came in. He's a guy that can. Some people are upset about that, but this guy, if you watch this film, in the box safety, he's like 5'11".
PWO. What's to be mad about?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, because people got to complain. but he's again a guy that has in-game experience and playing box, can play special teams. So I just don't know what it looks like yet. So I'm not ready to answer that. I mean, real quick, if you look at it, who's guaranteed to start, in your opinion, real quick on defense? Jermaine Johnson.
Yeah.
Or Travis J. My bad.
Travis J. I think Keir Thomas.
Fabian Lovett.
Yeah.
Amari Gainer.
Rice.
Depends on the injury.
Sure.
5, maybe 6 people.
So that would move into, yeah.
Yep. So you're still trying to figure out
Jammy?
6.
Maybe Jammy?
Yeah.
I wouldn't say it's solidified, but
yeah.
I mean, going into spring, there was a lot of Jamie Robinson that we start off with.
Yeah.
Right, Dustin? We were there the first 2 scrimmages, and we were pretty,
I think he's
shocked, not shocked, but a little surprised that he was first team reps right off the bat and played very well at it.
Yeah, I think that he's in there. So you're looking at, 5 to 6 positions that you still have to shore up.
Yeah.
Just still, so we'll see.
That DB room, man, is all over the place. I mean, you can't even forget, got Brandon Moore, too. Kevin.
Maury Tate.
Yeah, DeMaury Tate. See him. He's still dealing with injury. That's a rehab that I think is going to go until.
Sounds like he's off the scooter.
which is a good sign. I
think about Brownlee too.
Yeah,
The slot.
Yeah, that's good. This fall camp is going to be extremely interesting to watch.